space earlier that went well. Everybody was excited there. We gained some new fans. Of course, you know how that goes. Hopefully, we'll have some spaces after. I know I'm gonna look for some. I have to get with Barbara as well and see what we got for Super Space Saturday. Try to
Hmm.
get as many as we can today.
Nice, nice. Yeah, that was great. It was really good. I like. I actually. I like the space. Uh, this lady. What's her name? Me, my mom. That's her name.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I was contacted through the Project Dong and the Gorilla Gym holders. So
Hmm.
that's who contacted me. That was my first interaction with her. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, she was pretty. She's pretty good. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like her. Really do. I really do. She Mexican? Maybe that's why. Probably the blood calls. One another. Yeah. That was fun. That was fun. She gets it too. Like, she was. She had great questions. When you were explaining the project and to them, the audience, she had really good questions. About the project. I like that for sure. So.
They were good questions. I like the
Mhm,
questions that people ask that gives us a way to kind of expand on the content a little bit. Crypto Lounge, I saw
mhm.
your request come through. I approved you. Hopefully it went through. I don't see you. I still see you as listener.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes. Hi.
All right, all right, all right. How's everybody doing? How are we doing today?
Doing great. This is a good feels good, man. Feels good. I just, you know, had a rough week, but uh I'm glad I made it to Friday and now Saturday. So it's like, everything goes
Yeah,
back to normal in place, ready to, fix whatever needs to be fixed and just keep moving. So
yeah. No, I hear you.
mhm.
I hear you. This year is going by so fast. I don't know about you guys, but it's this year is moving. I expected it to move quickly, but it needs to slow down a bit.
It is. It is. You're absolutely right. Sir Shields and Bob Toshi, I gave y'all both a mic. I approved it just now. Hopefully it'll come through. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Crypto Lounge. I looked at the calendar earlier to think to myself, man, I wonder when July's over, and I was like, damn, the 20th. What? I, I was in pure. I mean, it was one of those moments. I was like in pure disbelief. Like, man, this can't be right. Like, let me go check a different calendar. Somebody obviously my phone's been compromised.
Uh-oh. Let's see who's here. Oh, Jimmy Boss. Jimmy Boss in the house. Hello, Jimmy. How are you? How's everything? How's everything over there? In your side of town. His main thing is coin market cap. He's a guru over there. Here too. But it's great. Same here. Crypto Launch you with on X and YouTube. Man, you guys are amazing. Let's see. I love that the video that you made, Crypto Lounge. It was pretty good. When was it? Monday? No, it was not Monday. Was it?
I think it was
Yeah, it
what, a
was
couple of
Monday.
days ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
do you guys still hear me? I got like 2% on my
Yes.
phone. What the hell?
No, charge it. Charge it. Get
Yeah,
that
I'm
cold
running.
coin.
I'm trying to get the plug in right now. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, I think it was like a couple of days ago. I think it was. I think it
Mm-hmm.
was a couple of days ago. Yeah, I got like 4 videos. It's just editing takes forever. But I think I'm probably gonna drop a couple of more Sunday.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna do this Sunday. I got a couple of more. But yeah, I got a bunch of videos for you guys, and I just have fun doing them. I'm gonna start doing a lot of shorts too. A whole lot
Oh,
more
nice.
shorts as well. Because that short thing, that thing, YouTube, they're really promoting shorts. So I feel like I need to kind of segue and do a lot of pause shorts too. You know?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Once it's for me. That's why I don't have Instagram. I'm like, oh, you start watching one video and you keep going, and suddenly it's 3 hours so far just passed. Like, what the heck happened?
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know.
Yeah.
YouTube Shorts are great too. It's very short information. Usually people don't stay long on the. Well, sometimes I don't know. It's easier. And just go by through them like super. fast, and you get the idea. Okay, great, next one. And I like the shorts. They're pretty good.
Yeah, it's been pretty well for TikTok. That whole model TikTok is just, but it's the science that the reason why this is like a thing right now because of our attention spans. It's
Hmm.
factored at a minute. The human attention span is like a minute, roughly 2 minutes if you really stretch it. So you cram everything into like a 60 second video, you get more value out of that. This is the science of it. So that's why you see these platforms, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, TikTok started it. But I don't know, I like long form content, myself. But you have a large crowd of across the world that can only take about 2 minutes max of content, and then they want to move on. So at least that's the science about it.
Hmm. Yeah. Um. Just how would you do it? Like, grab only one thing about PodChain, or any other project that you talk about, and just go at it for just that specific, you know, part of it, and
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah, like highlights. I mean, like with par so
Highlight.
much, because it's not just like a single, like a meme coin. You just got one thing, right? We're gonna pump and then we're gonna dump, then you move on. Well, with par, it's like so many facets, so many shorts I can do with par. And you can go from hub to hub and do like 1,000 shorts on just one single hub. When it comes to par, so
Hmm.
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait for you to say if you want. I don't know if you want to put it here on the Jumbotron or your. I'll look it up. If you if you.
Man, I don't even know how to work that thing. It's kind of embarrassing for me to say this, but I the jumbotron does not agree with me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I've successfully posted one thing up there. I think, and I don't even remember how I did it. That was a mistake. I don't even
No,
know. I'm
no.
just being totally honest. I hate that thing because I don't know how to use it.
Oh my God. No, but you know what? It took me like 3 months to figure out how to do that.
Yeah,
So it's all right. Don't worry about it. So
good,
just
good.
you just put on share, and there's the first option. It says when you click on a tweet, it says if you are a speaker, the first thing that comes up is share to space, and you just click on that, and that's it.
See,
So I
that makes me feel even more dumber. It
no.
sounds so
Oh my
simple.
gosh. Well, it took me 3 months, man. I'm just letting you know. It's
Yeah,
okay. It's okay.
yeah. I'm gonna try it. Let me try it. Now, if I like, hopefully I post it right. Let me see here. Yeah, it looks so simple. Listen, Annie, I want. There you go. Thank you, thank you. See, you make it look so easy. It took me like 5 hours to do that one. It was like last year. It's crazy. And then the space was over. Freaking space was over. I'm still trying to figure out how to posting, and the space was over.
Oh my goodness, that's
But anyway,
crazy.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. We're the same boat. We're in the same boat. I think who was 21, then DJ was trying to help me. No, just do this. Like, I don't know how to do it. Okay, don't worry, I'll do it. I'll do it. 21 was saying like, okay, there you go, the hero of the hour. But
No, Andy
Yeah,
taught me everything I know
Wadi's
about
really
spaces.
good at it. I saw Wadi post like 3 posts at one time. I don't know how the hell he did that. He's really good at the jumbotron.
where's Waddy? Oh, don't call him. Don't call him, because then he's gonna start
Hey,
asking stuff.
yeah, he's like, hey, Wadi's like Beetlejuice. You say it 3 times, boom, he comes.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
All right, all
So
right. I guess. What do y'all want to do? Y'all want to get into the recap, or what y'all want to do? Y'all want to wait for some more speakers? We
Yeah,
got Sir
let's go.
Shields. Welcome, welcome. Big Q, I see you in the house. Welcome, man. Good to have you up. In case y'all didn't know, Big Q is an extended marketing team member, and I'm very honored and thrilled to have him on the team. Welcome, welcome, man. Welcome to the space. Y'all want to dive into the recap, or what y'all want to do? You want to keep talking for a minute, or I'll tell you
Yeah,
what. Let me
let's
get this
go, brother.
recap out the way, and then we can just go about like we normally do, and we can talk until the sun comes up. How about that? All right.
what are you gonna
So
do?
we go ahead. What you saying?
Oh no, what were you gonna say? You said you're gonna do something and then do the recap.
No, no, no. I didn't know if you wanted. I didn't know if you wanted me to give us a few more minutes, but we had. I didn't realize we had so many speakers up already. I was just trying to kill some time. That way we got our
Oh,
speakers up. Yeah, we'll go
if
ahead and
you
get. Sorry, go ahead. What?
wait. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I
No,
forgot.
I was
But
just gonna say I'll
what?
dive
What?
into the recap and I'll get it going, and then we can just do what we normally do. Go around and talk and
Hmm.
kind of chop it
Yeah,
up.
mics, right? Just in case, especially Sir Shields and Scotia, girl. Let me see.
Sir
Scotia
Shields
girl
is with us. I saw
testing.
some emojis come up from Sir Shields. I normally, yep, he's here. He can hear us. He's laughing. He can hear
Hello,
Okay,
us.
Annie.
there she is.
It's working. Don't
Hello.
worry.
Awesome, beautiful. So Shields, how are you?
I'm doing good, Annie. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Did you see my meme though? Makes me good.
That
Makes me
was
feel good.
that was awesome. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was cool.
I got. I see Bob's tweets. I'm like, no, we need to do something about that,
Right?
right?
Impressive,
Uh,
impressive.
yeah. What? Oh, he left. Where's Bob Toshi? Oh,
Oh, he
he's
was
gone.
here. I
He might
just
have
Yeah.
dropped
replied to his
back out.
comment.
He might have had issues. He might have dropped to come back in or something. He might have not been
No,
able to
he's
see
like
it.
Yeah, that's a good
he's
point.
like that. He shows up and poof, he's gone. It was like he's talking about attention spam, short attention. I don't know. I don't know. Well, anyway, I'm gonna tag him. But yeah, so yeah, I see the tweets and like, oh my gosh, we need to do better than this. So but it's pretty good. I like them. So let's see that works. Big Q, hello sir, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Awesome, beautiful. Well, just 21. We are good. We're good to go. Whenever you're ready, we're ready. I mean,
Oh, sorry,
we're
sorry,
ready.
sorry, y'all.
Having chips
Sorry, I
again.
was
I
over here
mean,
typing, and I was
yeah.
like,
What
"Wait a minute."
chips?
I'll unmute whenever I get done typing, and then I realized I typed a lot more, and I was like, "Oh, wait, this isn't gonna work out how I planned. Let me go ahead and unmute real quick. 'Cause I'm typing a lot." Oh man, it was so perfect in my head. I swear. All right, let's get it going. All right, so what we'll do is we'll dive into the recap, and then we'll just go around the room and get our thoughts on Paul this week. And again, throughout the space, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, any reason you'd like to come up, say hello, or just introduce yourself, please feel free. This is an open space, open mic, and we thank you again for being here. Could have been anywhere you wanted to on a Saturday, but you are here with Paul Chain and family to celebrate Paul Chain. So let's get it. And we are going to start it off for this number 71. Congrats, everybody. This is our 71st weekly Paul Community Hangout. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Covering the week of July 13th through July 20th, 2024. And this is our weekly recap. Our revolutionary blockchain is live, and many utilities were waiting for this milestone to get moving. We will add features one at a time as they become ready. These features include, and are not limited to, the DEX multi-chain connections, validators, delegators, wallet extension, LP staking, which is liquidity pool staking, wallet mobile app, Solana and Tron connections. Woohoo! Each feature will be closely monitored to ensure it functions correctly on the mainnet. This approach prevents complications, making it easier to identify and resolve any issues. I know we talk a lot about compartmentalization, and that's basically how we rolled it out too. That way, everything's working. We can tackle the problems as they come about instead of trying to figure out where they're coming from. As we continue to innovate, PAWChain.net is committed to rolling out new features and enhancements, each meticulously tested to ensure seamless integration and optimal performance. In conclusion, PAWChain is not just a blockchain; it's a complete ecosystem designed to elevate industry standards by focusing on advanced technology, robust security, and user friendly solutions. We are paving the way for a more connected and efficient blockchain future. We have been participating in many AMAs and X Spaces to promote PawChain as a preamble to our marketing push. We hope you all join us in promoting and participating in these events. We are building the future of blockchain. We are now going to open the floor to our speakers and invite anyone who would like to ask questions or provide feedback. Your participation is always appreciated as well. And thank you, everyone. And that's an absolute great recap. Thank you, Andy, for that. And yeah, man, let's get it going. Let's get it popping. Crypto Lounge, I'm going to start off with you while I run and go grab a slice of pizza real quick that just showed up at the door. So go ahead and kick it off, man. Tell us your thoughts on Paul.
Yeah, man. I mean, those additions, those plugins that are coming up, the decks, can't wait for that. I know, that's the core, especially when we're talking about Swap wallet technology. The foundation of the ecosystem. That Dex is going to be amazing. Tron and Solana, that's big because a lot of people probably didn't expect that to happen. As fast as it seems that it's going to happen. So Tron is big. Having access to that is very, very, very cool, man. Going forward into 2025, because that ecosystem is going to be pretty formidable as well. We're going to have access to that. Solana, this is pretty cool. And then you add Ethereum, Arbitrum, Polygon, Base, which is hot. On and on. We're just going to continue to grow those partnerships, that interoperability factor, and I think it's something that the space needs. I really do. So I love that is coming along. The dev team is churning, things are happening, and the year is moving. So can you imagine what we'll be looking at probably around the same time next year? It's going to be pretty cool. So very excited, man. Very exciting time. Oh, I think I need to continue talking. I think 21's still getting his pizza.
He'll be a while with that pizza,
Oh
I
Yeah,
my
know.
God.
no, but seriously though, guys, I
Yeah.
have to tell you, on another front, when it comes to what we're going to with this Ethereum ETF thing, this rush that I can see, Bitcoin around 78,000, about around what let's go ahead and say September, after this Bitcoin conference. I told you guys about timing, right? Perfect timing with the way the launch is going, with the way the development is going, with everything's kind of snowballing into the latter part of this year. Man, this is what really excites me, because after that Bitcoin conference, who knows what Trump is going to say, but we know it's going to be bullish, right? Everything is going to pop really hard. It's going to be a massive explosion when it comes to influx, when it comes to institutional investment, things of that nature. So, Paul is in a perfect position, and we're getting this DEX pretty soon. We're going to be able to actually have that function enabled. It's just perfect timing, guys. So, you know, it's pretty cool.
Awesome, awesome, man. Great point. Did I miss anything, Annie? Sorry, I had to run and get
No.
my piece of pizza.
Yeah, no, but yeah, you just missed Crypto Lounge.
Well, I mean, I
Like,
know I can
wow.
hear him talking. I can hear you talking from the living room, crypto lounge. I was just making sure I didn't miss any requests or anything like that.
Yeah, I had
Oh,
to extend it. I had to extend it a bit because I forgot you were.
No, it was perfect timing. As I was walking back to the office, I was like, "Oh God, man, he must be like reading my brain right now." I had my pizza and my soda. I was like, "God, it's starting to
Yeah,
so on." It was
yeah.
perfect.
I stopped a little short, but I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna start this train back." My buddy's still
oh.
grabbing his pizza.
The things we do for spaces, man. Things we do for spaces. Got to make it happen. Got to make it
No,
happen.
but it's a very exciting time, bro. I mean, that recap was awesome. There's a lot of good stuff in that recap.
It really is. I know Annie was, we talked everything. We worry sometimes about it sounding the same, but dude, I don't, man, and I guess that comes from a point of like, we did a lot of spaces this week. And thank you everybody for showing up to the spaces. Y'all have been showing up, showing out, showing support. Absolutely, can't do it without y'all. Absolutely. Whenever we get
Yeah,
compliments from the host, and these hosts are doing these spaces for a living, right? Like Web3 Global gave us a compliment the other day. So you have to imagine Web3 Global runs a space, two spaces every day, right? Every day of the week, they have two spaces with multiple projects. So for them to say, "Hey, y'all are doing that," they don't do that often. And so I just wanted to make sure that to
yeah.
commemorate the community on that because that's really, really, really cool.
It shows interest too. And then in their followers as well. They do other shows,
Yeah,
so that
yeah,
and people listen. I'm pretty sure they record their spaces, so people go back and they
yeah. They
listen to
do,
these
they do.
spaces. That's
And
that's awesome.
And you got to think these spaces will top throughout a day. I think Sir shared one with me. I think it topped like 2.3 thousand listeners just in an afternoon.
Yeah.
So that's not
Oh
really
wow.
bad, you know what I mean? And we're
No,
there.
that's good.
The PAWChain community is showing up. They're making the tweets, the articles. I mean, not the articles, the posts on the chat section. All that stuff matters, man. I mean, I know it seems
No, it
minute
does.
at the time, and it doesn't get like 100 likes or retweets at them. But I guarantee you, my last bag of paw that those little minute details are what makes a difference when we're out here chilling. And
No, it does,
that
bro.
just,
It does.
that just, I can't be thankful and humbled and just more respectful of the community for always showing up and always showing support, no matter the size of the space. And that stuff matters. And I know I do well. I do a lot better whenever I have the community in the crowd. If it's just me, I feel weird. But if there's a few of us there, you know what I mean? Like I can get into it, I can get passionate, I get in the zone. Like I do a lot better whenever the Paul fans is there with me. So it definitely makes a big difference sure.
And just remember, you guys, I'm going to let you guys know a lot of the contact and the information that is shared, it's not only shared on social media, it's shared outside of the social media aspect as well, on private discussions, private conversations, peer-to-peer discussions. So a lot of that happens offline. So just remember that.
Yep, yep, absolutely right. Great point, man. And so I'm gonna circle over here to Mr. Sir Shield. It looks like he's got some good internet today, so we're gonna let him do a little internet flex. What you got this week for Paul, man? Welcome, welcome. So glad to have you.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Oh, Scotia girl, sorry, I'm going first.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about the dispute.
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
start flipping a coin
Sh-
for y'all every space. I'm gonna start flipping a
I
coin.
I,
was gonna message 21 and say, "Please put me first, because he's gonna say everything I
you,
wanna say."
you go first,
No, it's
Scotia girl.
alright. Go
No, you
ahead.
go first.
No,
No, no,
go
no, go
ahead.
ahead.
No, no, I'm muting Sir Shield. Sorry, Sir. Sorry.
Oh,
Let me.
alright. Well,
I'm just
I'll keep it short because I don't wanna go beyond my 60 seconds and have people lose interest and start dropping out. So, just wanted to say what 21 was saying about the spaces. He's been absolutely awesome this week. Like, space after space, like, one day, I don't know if it was 3 or 4, but out of each one that he's doing, he is getting multiple DMs, people reaching out, "We're interested, we wanna build on Paw." So, hats off to you, 21. It's just been amazing the work you're putting in and the way you're helping to grow the space. And we love to hear you talk. I learn something new every time I join one and listen to you speak. So it's just been amazing. For everyone that is screaming when marketing, we are working on it. The marketing team is going nonstop, like with spaces, all these things that are being set up, put in place to hit the ground running when it's the right time. And like everyone is working so hard. I am so impressed with the stuff I'm seeing that is ready to start going out. It's just incredible. Also wanted to say, Sir Shills actually pointed this one out to me. The um, pool tournament that Bill is in. They won their round. They're going on to the second round. I don't know if that's today or tomorrow, but he's out there, doing it for Paul with the shirt on and bringing in new investors. And check out his Twitter page. He's got pictures up there and everything. So, congratulations to him. And we all need to support him and let him know that we're there for him and everything he's doing for Paul. I think that's about everything. Just about the migration and claims reward. I think almost everyone, there's probably still a few that haven't been helped or received what they should have, but I think pretty well everyone has at this point. Um, Again, a huge thank you to all the helpers on Discord, on Paw Help Desk, on Telegram, wherever you reached out for help. Thank that person because it's been an overwhelming, monumental task that they have just plowed right through it and gotten the help that everyone needed. So I'm really, really impressed. The community has stepped up and everyone is just awesome. So that's it for now, and I'll let Sir Shill speak.
Thank you, Scotia. And if you don't follow Scotia, and if you don't, if you aren't a member on the Reddit, please join. She does great stuff over there. We have a great community on the Reddit platform, and it's all basically done by Scotia. Man, she does some really great things. She is the driving force behind the Reddit platform, and I have to give her a big salute for that. We help her when we can, but she really just does it. She does a lot, man. Right? Coach does a lot behind the scenes, and she definitely deserves our support and everything. So if we can, just drop a Reddit tweet here and there, or jump on the platform, say hello. She'll definitely greet you with open arms. Make some posts. I know we have Sir there, Thor's there, myself there, Annie. All the community members that were there. But if you're not there yet, please just grab you a space and come on over and say hello. Definitely. So big shout out to you, Scotia, and thank you for everything. Always appreciate it. And all right, go ahead, Mr. Sir. What you got this week for Paul, man?
Yeah, I mean, I just more or less, what Scotia girl said there. Dang it, I shouldn't have let her go first, but she's right. I mean, you know, this is the community hangout, and so it's awesome to hear about all of the updates. I'm always eager and excited to hear about all of the updates with the project. But on top of that, the community, right? Everything that everybody is doing in the community, as Scotia Girl mentioned, Bill is in a pool tournament right now wearing his paw shirts along with his teammates there. I tried to share it. Can you see it? Can you 21? Can you see it on the jumbotron? I feel like
No,
lounge now. I can't.
let me see if I can get over it. Is it live? Is there a YouTube live? Is there a YouTube link?
Uh, no, I was just trying to share Bill's tweet, his
It's up
pictures.
on the
Is
I
jumbotron.
it
see it,
okay?
but is there no YouTube link like last time?
I I didn't. I haven't seen one.
Okay,
I don't know that maybe they're waiting for that. I'm
I
not
got
sure.
you.
He's probably pretty busy, but I haven't heard anything about that yet. Um, and so yeah, I mean, huge shout out to Bill. Everybody does what they can, but like Bill said, right? He's out there. His real name, his real face. He's out there doing something he loves, playing pool and talking about paw. I mean, you can't ask for any more than that. And it's not a competition, but I shared another tweet up there. If you can see it, I don't know. It's the one where I keep pestering KuCoin, who has yet to reply. But anyway, there's uh, two people from the Russian Telegram who are extremely helpful there. I mean, I spend a fair amount of time in there. They're continually translating all of the updates from English into Russian and helping everybody out. And they went out of their way to make paw mugs and to take pictures with their paw mugs to recreate the KuCoin tweet. I don't know. Can you guys see that? Is that up there, 21? Do you see that one? Is that I tried to
I
share it.
believe so. Sorry, I was looking for Bill's tournament. I don't. Yeah, yeah, I see the other one you're talking
Uh,
about. So Bill's tournament is actually. I don't think this one's going to be live on ESPN. I think they're waiting for the actual finals, which are going to be in Vegas, which start the beginning of August. So that might be why there's not a YouTube link for this one.
oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. But so anyway, yeah. I mean, you just take a look around at the community members out there doing just going above and beyond. And the thing that I really like about it is just the fun that everyone's having doing these things. I mean, obviously, people asking when moon and when this, and it's human nature. I mean, obviously everybody is wondering these things, but we all know what's coming. We all know there's a little bit of a wait, which isn't for me personally. I mean, I hate waiting just like everyone else, but knowing full well that the developers have done what they said they would do in the past and continue to do it, I'm not even worrying about it. It's just a matter of time for the decks to be all sorted and then to start onboarding projects. We've got a growing list of projects that are showing interest. I can't say for sure who exactly will be deploying or at what time, but out of the list, everyone is interested and has shown, a lot of, well, I guess just interest, right? They're asking questions, wondering when they can be onboarded, when they can deploy. Speaking of those projects, Bob Toshi's here from Bob. Speaking of those projects, Bob Toshi's here from Bob.
Yo, yo, yo,
The
yo.
great community. And we also have Dave. And did I see Johnny? I think from HRM. They're having a space coming up. I think it's tomorrow. So yeah, just a really great, honestly awesome effort by the community overall, and our community is continuing to grow. Like Scotia Girl said, 21, outstanding job. Honestly, I don't have a soundboard, but here's my clap for you. All the spaces that you did were just spectacular, man. I mean, going there and being able to listen to you answer the questions and speak very clearly and directly. It's not a lot of just sort of hype and this and that. It's just these are the facts. This is what we can do. This is what we've done. This is what we're going to do. It's very well spoken and a very good way of approaching all of those spaces, I would say. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me for this week. I sorry, Big King, I think it is. I'm almost done here. I see you have your hand up. But yeah, I just wanted to say a huge shout out to the community again. It's just amazing. And don't Ar Arnavez. She's jumping up, and I can see her. I think she's from the the Farsi chat, helping out as much as she can. I mean, it's really great to see. And I'm not trying to leave anybody out. I know everybody in here right now is doing their best, and I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time, like 21 said. Even if you can just do, and I say just when I shouldn't say it, if you can like and repost a post or like and repost a space, leave a comment with the hashtag or the hashtags for paw, it's a huge deal. It adds up. And like 21 said, the host of Web3 Spaces was made a comment of saying about just the sheer number of comments that we were leaving on their post. So great job, everybody. Great effort, everyone. Keep up the good work. And yeah, that's it for me. Oh, wait, sorry. And on top of all of that, for 21, with your ability to be able to, break things down for people to understand and to be able to answer every question anyone's ever asked you about PAW, here's the question that we're all wondering today. What kind of pizza did you get?
Oh man, I had to do it big. So so here's how we do it, man. I'm a little bit different. Y'all don't judge me here. So in Texas, I love brisket, right? Um, so there's a barbecue joint that's not far from my house that'll actually serve burnt ends, and I go in there so often, or I used to go in there so often on my way home from work when I didn't feel like cooking. He knows exactly what I want, what I like, so he'll give me like a pound of burnt ends. So I just hit up Papa John's and what I do is get the create your own pizza, and I go barbecue sauce, pineapple, bacon, cheese, and then I come home and sprinkle the brisket over the top and hook that motherfucker up in the oven. Oh my god, man! Yeah, it's basically a brisket pizza.
That sounds amazing.
I love it. I love it. I've been doing that for years, man. I really don't. I like pizza from places, but we also have a little pizza where I live at is very food located. I'm sure y'all know because y'all know 21 and Sir love food. It's very food located. There's a lot of dives, drive-ins, and dives. Basically, like Guy Fieri, lives in my house or lives in my town. But there's so many restaurants around. There's a dude that has a pizzeria on the next block, and he lived in Italy for a few years, and he's got these really gourmet good pizzas, and I'll eat one of his, but if it's outside of that, it's probably just a brisket pizza for me.
Yeah, I have to second that. Don't forget the barbecue chicken one too, bro. I know you have one of those too.
Yep, there
That's
you
like a
go, there you
Texas
go.
thing.
Man, if it's yeah, if it, and people are like, "Oh my god, barbecue sauce on a pizza," but it really is good, man. Like I've never done
Yeah,
barbecue
it
sauce
is.
with pepperoni naturally, but I just happened to one day, I got the idea and I saw the barbecue pizza. I think the advertisement on TV, and I said, you know what? I bet you that'd be good with brisket. So I just got it with no meat and a little bit of bacon and put my own brisket on there.
Yeah, that is definitely a Texas thing right there. Let me tell you.
That's about as Texas as I'll be, man, forever. I
That
can tell
is,
you.
man. Yeah.
For sure, for sure. Thanks so much for the contribution, sir. Everything, front end, back end, and all the help on the side as well, man. I always appreciate you having you. I always appreciate the comments as well. I'm gonna circle around over here to you, Mr. Big King. Welcome to the space. I don't know if we had you before. I don't believe so. So formal welcome to the space. Good to have you
Yeah,
up. We're basically just kind of what we do is we meet every Saturday. We talk about the developments and stuff in PAWChain for the week, and then we go around to our panel of speakers and get their thoughts on Paw for the week. So, did you have anything you'd like to contribute?
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's actually my first time joining the space because I think I was going to join last Saturday, but I missed the space. So, thank you so much for having me up here, and I must say you guys are doing a very good job. And I've got like a few questions that I'd also want to ask. About what you guys have been doing or what you guys have been up to in Port Chain because I think I started DM, but I know you guys get a lot of DMs. Like, what do you guys or what's your plan on getting more ambassadors? Because I still think personally that people are still very early, to pour. And the best way to get the word spread out, you said something, or I think Scotia said something about, you know, the marketing team doing some stuff to also get people aware of it and so on. So I think it's going to be a good idea if we could get, more ambassadors, people who would also work with, close with the team, like let's say literally people going out on spaces or hosting spaces on their own, finding a way to make the community more lively because I feel like I said earlier, the people are still so early to poor, and now it's like a very very good time to get the community talking. I've been with like the Torn community for years now, and I mean this is like part of the ways it also grew. Getting ambassadors, getting more people, to go out there and spread the word about Torn and build some other use cases as well. So it's going to make sense. I just wanted to ask if you guys have got like an ambassador program or something you guys do more often to get people engaged or the community engaged, maybe through media or just that's my question actually.
Absolutely, absolutely, great question, man. And while that is the traditional approach of most crypto projects, we are a little bit different. So we are a blockchain technology company, right? We are a registered LLC. So we do believe in shield spaces, man. We're all DJs at heart. We're the same. We come from the same place. But what we do differently is we we go out to, and I'm going to use the word shield very lightly because it's not we don't go shield, to blue chip corporations, but that is our intended targets. We love having ambassadors, and we are willing to honor those, but all of ours are organic. If you notice anyone with a Paul Chain badge next to their name, it is an organic process. That is saying that we won't ever, pay for promotions or team members like that. But what we do is we attract organic contributors, and we let them grow with the project, and at the same time help them grow their brand. And whenever the time does come for paid roles and things like that, they will be the first on the list to accept some of that. So that is a complete, transparent and honest answer on where we're at in that process. We don't normally hire anyone currently. We do offer the extension of our community and our support behind any type of influencer or any type of content creator that wants to grow along with the song. We're not saying that they have to dedicate to Paul Chain, but if they want to grow with us organically, and it has to be the right person. We get DMs like crazy, man. Like it's just like you said. I mean, there's one for every day of the week, every hour of every day of the week. And that's okay, and that's part of the business. That's the nature of the beast. But what we're looking for is people who are doing something a little different on their own, and then we can kind of unite forces. You know what I mean? We're not looking for the average. We don't care about follower count. We absolutely do not care about follower count. Has never been a concern for us, and it never will be. And that's just not the way it goes. We care about analytics. We want to know the engagement through organics. We want to see people in the trenches, people in the spaces with 13 people grinding all night. I'm not saying you got to stay in the same space all night, but space size should never matter. You know what I mean? If it's 13 people, if it's 13,000, you know what I mean? We want the people who are doing the organic grind and the connecting, building relationships with projects. You know what I mean? So when we talk about ambassadors, we definitely have spaces for them. We definitely have room for them. But we do run kind of an interview process. We look for the organics. We welcome them into our community and just kind of let them grow. We have a design department. We have a marketing department. We have an onboarding department. We have a customer service department. We have roles for absolutely anyone and everyone who wants to take part in the Paw Chain ecosystem and the community. The question is, what works for you, and where do you see yourself and your talents, and how far do you want to take your growth with Paw Chain? That's the real question.
Yeah, thank you so much, 21. I mean, I totally get what you're trying to say because, I mean, what I'm talking about is actually building. It's not just chilling to spaces, going, literally just going to places like bots. Literally just talking, but growing organically and also, connecting organically with your followers or your community actually, and so on. So my suggestion was, if we could create this form of collaborations and also maybe like host collaborative spaces, through these ambassadors and get the community, like literally something that's going to make the community active even more often. That's like what I'm trying to suggest, and so on. I mean, I run virally, I create 3D content or design which I could actually dedicate it to doing for poor image, like totally free and so on, just like because I want to like be a part of the community, seeing how consistent and how supportive the community is. We could actually grow together like you suggested earlier and so on. I just wanted to know if you guys have like a future plan to actually make sure that we could actually, or maybe if you want to get people onboarded. I mean, I'm not even asking for any incentive at all. I just want to be sure. I mean, I know there are people out there, even in the listener section and so on, that would also really, or should I say, genuinely want to support PAWChain for what they're doing, genuinely without asking a dime from them. So I think, as somebody who's been in this space for a while and also connected with like other blue chip projects, or also work with other blue chip projects as well, it's going to be very good if we could get in more people like myself and other people, in the listeners that could actually, or they are ready to work with, PAWChain and see that it is successful just to be successful. Because I mean, literally, I am so invested to see. I mean, I've been following you guys for weeks, and I got like the notifications turned on to like based on when you guys are hosting spaces or making out posts to see what you guys are up to before, and so on. So yeah, I'm looking at watching Paul, and this is like something I noticed about the community and wanted to like suggest and also support any way I can.
Yeah, definitely, man, and we appreciate it. We appreciate it. So moving forward, if you want to be engaged, involved, just find your spot in the community, man. We've got group chats and stuff that we kind of vote on to bring new people into. We've got some great people there. So if you're doing the right thing and you're working for Paul and you're promoting quality content, they'll definitely take note. We'll make a vote, and then that'll be your first starting place right there. Get yourself into that group chat, and then from there, the opportunities are absolutely endless, man. So definitely, man. Glad to have you. Thanks for joining us. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to some other speakers here. We do got a full panel, so I want to make sure I give everybody spare time. But definitely, we'll connect, man. Let's get in DMs and we can connect a little bit, and we'll talk talk more about what's next for you and stuff like that. But thanks so much for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you. All right, Big Q, Big Q. I'm gonna come up to you, man, and after that, I'm going to come down to Well X Crypto. But I'm gonna start with Big Q, man, my man. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. So glad to have you, bro. What's your thoughts on Paul this week?
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in this beautiful world we live in. I figured I'd use today as a good day to make my debut to let everybody know I'm actually a real person out there on X. I figured I would take the opportunity to finally let people actually hear the voice that goes with the picture that sees all the posts. Uh, as for Paw and the Paw community and family, the only thing I truly have to say today is my more approach is going to be on the community aspect since I'm out there doing my part to try to help promote. For those out there on X, when you see someone of your fellow Paw community post something, I mean, take the time to look at it. And I mean, if you feel it's truly something that you want other people to know, I mean, no better engagement than community engagement. Let's share tweets, especially if they're organic and good. I mean, I'm not expecting nobody just to go out there and just share the picture. But I mean, like, if you're scrolling through X and you see something, I mean, it takes 2 seconds to click a like and a retweet. And just that right there is organic to get it out there because we all know X's algorithms is off. So you never know who's going to see uh, anything you post out there on the spaces. So, I mean, we want to make sure that our community is heard. We want them to see what Paw is doing. And as everything keeps dropping, slow and steady. I mean, it's not a race. We're here from the beginning to the end. We're going to have plenty of time. And I'm saying this as someone that's been here since February 26, 2023 is when I made my first initial entry into Paw and believed in the project. I'm here for, I'm not here for a short while. I'm here for a long time. I hope everybody else is here to see what Paw is going to do out there. I mean, we're all interested in it in some aspects. We get people are out there trying to make money, but that's just part of life. But there's also the real life value that I believe Paw is going to offer to the community, real world solutions. And with those real world solutions, we're going to be able to solve a lot of the problems that I see that all the devs are putting out there and working. We're going to be able to accomplish a lot of problems that you always see people complaining about out there in the space. And the biggest one that I see is the ease of use. Everybody wants to be able to, nobody wants to have to explain to their grandma and grandpa, okay, you go here, you put some money here, now you got to go here. No, you want to be able to tell them maybe one or two things and get them interested and in. Just like they were saying, Crypto Lounge was saying earlier about the 60-second time frame. If we look back in history, how long were Looney Tunes cartoons back then? They used to be 30 minutes. Then shows went down to 20 minutes. Now kids shows are anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes. But with that, it just happens. It's part of life. But that's all I wanted to interject on it. Everybody knows we're being on the Paul, but I just wanted to more address the community and let y'all know that I'm here. I'm real. We're all doing things together. Let's just make sure we help each other out and we make this thing bigger than what we are now. We're being noticed. You see that we get attacked from time to time. That just goes to show that we are doing stuff that people don't want to see happen because they know the use for it is there. So as long as you're getting under somebody's skin, we know we are going the right direction. So everybody, please keep believing that we are going the right direction, because if we weren't going the right direction, nobody would mess with us. So always remember that. And that I will give up to somebody else to talk.
All right. Great points, man. And yeah, definitely the team support. And always make sure we follow each other too, man. Follow your team members' personal accounts, follow community members, follow, all that stuff matters, man. We always want to make sure we're sharing, retweeting, and that's how we see it. We got to retweet it. And I just if my feed is actually tailored to the accounts that I know that are actually out there doing things like that, to where I know if I see it on my feed, I can just retweet it. So I follow everybody. I make sure, of course, I follow my core team members, the main account, Annie, Ruggs, Effie, Fafo, Bravo. God, there's a whole long list of them. Steve's account. I mean, there's just so many of them, man. So yeah, we definitely got to follow. Get in there with Brian and Luck and just everybody else that's on the marketing and onboarding, and make sure we, sir. Oh my God, I almost forgot, sir. Sorry, bro. Hey, everybody else that's it's in there involved and on the front lines, and it just there's quite a few of us I know, but make sure we always try to hang in there and support each other best we can. Make sure we stay up to date. I know Twitter's been wonky too. Here recently, I've been noticing I have to refollow some people. I don't know why, but it'll make you unfollow some people. So I'll just make sure you always double check that too when it comes to the team and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely great points, man. Always appreciate it, BQ. Always good to have you. Fisher, I see you got your hand down there, man. Welcome to the space. I don't think we've had you before. Welcome, welcome. Did you have any questions, comments, or concerns about Paul Chain this week?
Yes, good morning. Yes, it's morning over here. Yes, I am actually new in the PAWChain community. Yes, so this is my first time joining you in the space. So I just wanted to introduce myself. Yes, I am Fisher. I am Mark Fisher. Yes, it is nice to be here. I just wanted you guys to notice me. I will be coming along and joining you more often from now on. So yes, I just want you to give me a brief introduction to how things normally go on here. Yes, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries at all. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, if you ever we're here every Saturday to discuss the weekly developments and weekly events with Paul Shane. So we're here every Saturday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, always feel free to stop by and get them asked and get them addressed, man. Always welcome here. So this is a Paul Shane community space. That's what we drive it home for. All right. Well X Crypto, I see you joining, man. They Well X did a great space for us the other day. Awesome space. So let's just give him a big salute for that. Welcome, welcome. So glad to have you, man. What's your thoughts on Paul this week?
Yeah, GF. Bro, I have a question for you guys. Are you accepting a gaming platform whereby you want to launch on your blockchain? And what are the required person need to up to before you can look into their project to accept them to launch on your blockchain? That's my question.
Oh, I'm sorry, it kind of cut out towards the end. What was your question, bro? If you just the question itself, I couldn't. It sounded like you moved away from the mic. Maybe. I'm so sorry.
What do you say? Are you hearing me? Can
What?
you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, okay. I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Yeah. So I said, What is the requirement for a project to be launched under PAWChain?
Oh, for PAWChain. Okay, so absolutely. Great question, man. So the requirement is really actually very simple. The requirement is the traditional deployment into a decentralized swap. You will need to pair your project token with Paw, and then simply deploy onto PAWChain via our Paw swap, our decentralized swap, and that will give you instant connectivity to Base, Arbitrum, Ethereum, Polygon, BNB, and the native PAWChain. So we are permissionless. We are free, so we don't charge anything. The only money that you will need is for liquidity, and to pair your, for naturally you have to pair your token with the native token of that chain. So you'll make a pair in one place. Mm, excuse me, pardon me. You'll pair your liquidity in one place, and you'll deploy in one place, but that will put you on six different chains. So the requirements are very rather simple. Just get with some of the team members, and we can walk you through the process and get you connected with our onboarding team as well.
Okay, okay. Thanks, BQ and everybody here. PAWChain by himself, 21 Pi, Anna, well done, Fisher and Crypto Lord. All of you are welcome. And those are this listener section, you are also welcome. We are going to reach to the top together for this PAWChain. Scouts, still get you also you are doing well. And also everybody are doing well. That is my shout out to everybody. This is Wallace Crit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is Wallace Crit. So that's my question for now. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. No worries at all. No worries at all. Thanks for stopping by. We always appreciate the questions and always appreciate the work in the background, man. So definitely keep it up and we salute you. All right, all right. Moving along. I see we got a new question or a new speaker up in A. This is our community space. We normally just come in here and talk about the developments and the weekly happenings for Paul and Paul Chain. Did you have any questions, comments, concerns, or thoughts on Paul this week you'd like to share? No. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. Oh, maybe they broke. NA, did you have any questions or comments or concerns on Paul Shane this week? And welcome to the space.
Okay, one more question. Are you
All
there,
right, all right.
BQ?
Yeah, go ahead, Will. While we wait for NA, and I see I
So
lost.
how many
Was
coins are available on this Pi swap that is swappable from Pi to maybe USDT or other coins? How many coins are available here?
how many coins are available? So you can. It's not about coins. It's Paul Chain is going to be connected to different blockchains. So every token that is on that blockchain, say BNB, for example, every token that is on BNB, you will be able to access via Paul Chain. The idea of Chain is for tokens and coins to be able to move freely from chain to chain and be interacted with without the limitations of normal networks and stuff like that. That is what we mean by interoperability. So any token that is listed on BNB, after once we connect and we're connected and live to it, then we'll be able to operate or interact with all those projects on BNB.
Okay, no problem. Are you guys planning for long launch pad?
Yeah, we have a marketplace that's going to be coming out Q3 of this year. We'll get version one. We do have a marketplace that is going to be coming out and stuff like that. It probably will consist of a launch pad for NFTs and things of that nature as well. So, yep, all in the works.
Okay, the launch pad should be separated, like maybe launch pad for an NFT apart, launch pad for mini coin apart, or mini token apart, or they will be together. I mean, the launch pad should be one or two for different aspects of a thing.
Yeah, it'll all be incorporated into one. So our launchpad will be our marketplace. So if you want to mint on PAWChain, then you'll just go through the marketplace as a launchpad. But if you're talking about token deployment, then yes, there'll be for tokens to deploy and things like that. There will be a launchpad built by PAWChain for them to be able to launch on, which will be our L1. Be able to launch on, which will be our L1. We're using it at the time to get everything deployed and launched, but shortly time after, we're gonna scrap it and actually just use our L3.
Okay, okay. Thanks.
Sure, no worries, no worries. Annie, yes, let me get you situated 1 second. Bear with me, y'all. Let me get Annie situated. Gotta get you up here as a speaker first, and then I can invite you. All right, so we are wrapping up to the end of the hour. Closing thoughts, real quick. Fisher, did you have a question, real fast?
Oh, yes, I'm going to be leaving the space right now. I'm going over to attend another space. So I'll be joining your spaces more often. I'm going to turn on your post notifications right now. Yeah, it was nice being here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the community.
Awesome,
Yes, I see some of you already following me. All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
awesome, awesome. Thanks so much for stopping by and spending some time with us today, and we definitely appreciate it, man. And be well, and hope to see you next Saturday. All right, all right. Let me get okay, Annie. I can't just speaker. All right. So what we'll do is we're kind of hitting up um, close to the hour. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into our closing thoughts real quick and let everybody get a chance. We do have a full house today with speakers, so we'll go ahead and kick off our closing thoughts while I get Andy back up here with us. Go ahead and kick us off, Scotia, if you want to. I'll let you go first this time. Go ahead and kick us off with your closing thoughts, if you would be so kind.
Oh, wonderful. Everything's pretty well been said. Just wanted to mention the one thing I have noticed lately with our spaces, so many more people are showing up to them. Uh, like Diamond HQ, she's also quite frequently running her own spaces and, doing everything with that she can to promote paw. So that's great. Lady Boss Nat, she is showing up at every space that you seem to be in 21. So she's just great as well. There's so many people that like just scrolling through, I can see in the audience here today, like, well, Effie's here. Welcome, Effie. It's been a while. Rugs, all of you. It's just great to see everyone. Um, the other thing as well, when we do show up for these spaces like 21 does almost daily now, uh, just clicking the emojis, making it light up like a Christmas tree. I don't see any other projects out there that have that sort of commitment from their community. It like we just shine in every space when we show up. We are there, showing our support. It's just amazing. And there's even one space today, or not, sorry, not today, this past week that 21 did, and the host was having connection issues. So he couldn't even speak, and 21 carried on like a pro. He was, reading questions, giving answers, kept it going until the host was able to connect to say, we're going to close it because I'm having problems. So, yeah, when we can show up for these spaces, it it supports 21, it supports paw. It's in our own best interest to do it. We're all here to see this grow. So keep showing up and showing your support. Have a great week, everyone, and we'll see you again next Saturday.
Thank you so much, Scotia, for everything you're doing as well. Definitely appreciate all the hard work on the back end. Again, please go to Scotia's page, join the Reddit, stop by, say hello, say good morning. It's definitely worth it. There's a great community there, and that is the OG crypto platform. So if you want to be a part of history, please join the Reddit community and definitely take part of that. Annie and Sir Shields, I sent your request. I don't know if y'all are getting them. I know the space is being kind of wonky, so if it's not me, I'm sending them like crazy as the speakers are giving their final thoughts. So just bear with me. All right, so Mr. Crypto Lounge, I'm gonna come to you. Actually, you know what? Well, X, do you have any closing thoughts for us? And then I'll drop down to you, Crypto Lounge. Well, X, would you like to go ahead and say your closing thoughts real quick?
No, 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 no.
All right, cool beans, man. Thanks so much for stopping by, and hope to see you next Saturday as well. But go ahead, Crypto
Okay,
Lounge. I'm gonna start with you, and then Big Q. I'll circle back up to you, bro, for closing thoughts. But we'll start with Crypto Lounge real quick.
okay,
Absolutely,
okay.
man. Yeah, I'll be real short, man. Everybody, just want everybody to have a great weekend. Relax. You know, really think about what we got going on, and definitely Big Q says some really cool. He has some really good points about supporting, being very very close to the movement, getting to know the intricacies to that way when you do post you can really really cram a lot of value into those posts. And a lot of the community members, the day oneers, you all know what's going on, but we got a lot of newcomers too that are posting. I've seen some new posts from people that I've never seen before, and they're talking about PAWChain. So the document tab on the main website it's massive. It's got a lot of data in it. I would direct a lot of the newcomers to the doc page, because it's a great read. It's an extensive read on the platform, what's going on, and that'll kind of help you too with information in case you do continue to post. So, and guys, please have a safe weekend, and hope to see you next week as well.
Definitely, and thank you so much for all your contributions as well, Crypto Lounge. Crypto Lounge does a great job representing us and making some content. Please give him a follow. Please stop by to YouTube, drop a subscription. He does some great stuff, and I'm looking forward to my next one as well. I'm trying to get him some other guests from our community on there as well. Get him some bigger name guests, and hopefully I'll be able to get this little trifecta going here pretty soon. He knows what I'm talking about, but I'm trying to work on this YouTube content creator thing for him and get him
Absolutely.
to be a part of it. So hopefully we'll be able to get that rolling, man. And I'll be excited to be a guest on there as well. But yeah, for
Hey man,
sure.
yeah, we need to get up because I want you on for Monday too, brother. So we got to talk. All right.
Okay. For sure. Yeah, I'm there, man. I'm there. But yeah, for
All right,
sure.
brother.
And just to reiterate what Scotia Girl said, we do have some great people showing up. Lady Boss Nat is a personal friend of mine. She is an absolute angel. If you haven't followed her, please drop her a follow. She tweets about a lot of different great content, great stuff. But she is starting to represent Paul Chain, and I'm looking to hopefully find her a home with us and get her more involved. So let's just definitely show some support, show some love, and really to all the new accounts. We've got some great new accounts. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hang on. I got the yard crew coming by. All right, I don't know if y'all could hear that lawnmower in the background or not, but it got kind of loud for me real quick. Okay. They were doing a grass outside. But anyhow, so we've got some great community members in our groups. One of the rules of the Paul chat is to make sure you follow everybody, retweet what you see, and share your own tweets so we can retweet you as well. So that is one of the good things about being in that chat. I know I spoke of earlier to King and everybody. That is the first level. That is the first boss you need to defeat. Once you get into that Paul chat, we can open up some great opportunities for you, and that's for everybody. If that's something you'd like to be included in, show the work. We will see it. Trust me, we have eyes everywhere, and somebody will reach out to you. Same thing happened with Big Q, and now he's on the marketing team. You know, what I mean, it's just there's little things like that. You know what I mean? That you do the work, we're gonna see it. And we're gonna salute you for it one way or the other. And I can guarantee you that. And to sit here before you today and give you my word, we see it all, and we are building spots for everybody. Trust me on that one. So it's definitely yeah, it's definitely worth it. So we work together, we move together, we win together, we lose together. So absolutely great points as well. And all right, I'll drop it off here to Mr. Big Q for your closing thoughts, man. What you got for Paul?
I just want to say, just like most people, we're all the same here. Pause not our number one thing. Everybody needs to remember that. We're hoping that one day it will be our everything, but everybody's got to remember you have another job, you have families, you got a 9 to 5, an 11 to 2, you got something. Remember, get grass. You can't let the space control you because it will eat you alive. I remember coming in to crypto in 2017 and just the thrills of the ups and downs got me. But then that's all you're doing is watching charts. You don't want to do that. It's not healthy. It's not good for you. When you get to a point where you could just go outside and just breathe, you'll feel 10 times better of what you're seeing on X and the spaces because you are not stressed about numbers. You're not stressed about development. You're not stressed about who's posting what. You just go outside, take you a good breath, come back in, and then you're like, okay, I'm ready to do this. Because just remember, this may be the end game, but you had a start game before PAWChain came along. And until you can ease out of that, everybody's got their own life. So I just want to remember to just remind everybody to breathe and we will be okay. Those are my ending thoughts.
Oh, I couldn't find a mute button. All right, everybody. So we couldn't get Annie back up. I don't know what happened. The space was very, very wonky today. We had, some trouble starting off. We had to restart it. So I'm just gonna, I guess, attribute it to that. I don't know if she's gonna be able to make it back up or not. So I'll just leave y'all with some quick closing thoughts while we wait on PAWChain to get ready to close it out. Practice wallet hygiene. We're gonna start preaching that again because we have a great, beautiful Paw wallet to take care of. Um, so make sure you practice wallet hygiene. If you're doing NFT shopping, make an NFT wallet. If you're doing some DGen plays, make a DGen wallet. You can make multiple wallets. It's okay, but make sure you do that because you don't want to keep your big bag in just one wallet while you're out there browsing NFT 6 different chains one time. You know what I mean? So you want to practice your compartmentalize your wallets. And it's simple. It's that easy. Um, I'll leave y'all with another good one. If you want a ledger and you can't afford one, simply get you an old cell phone, connect it to your home Wi-Fi, right? Download your MetaMask. But whenever you're done, don't ever put service on this phone. Only connect it to your home Wi-Fi. And when you're done, disconnect it from your home Wi-Fi. You now have a homemade ledger. That's the only way that people can access your stuff as long as you don't click links. You know what I mean? It's not as good as Ledger, but it's basically disconnected from the network, so no one can really access it except for you, and you have to re-access it to your network, right? It's not on a cell network, so they can't just go and get your phone number, or they can't. You're not on the same networks. You know what I mean? The only network you're on is your home Wi-Fi. So it's a little homemade ledger that you can use to isolate yourself in case you're saving up money for a real ledger. I mean, there's little hacks and tricks that you can do to protect yourself. So definitely practice wallet maintenance. Definitely, ask questions if you got them. Always, please ping somebody, come by the space, put it in the group chat, do whatever it is you got to do, but get your questions answered. You are in a plethora of knowledge right now, and reason, the only people that you can blame for not having your questions answered are yourself, unfortunately, because we're all here every Saturday. As someone, this is space number 71. 71 weeks we've been showing up to answer questions, take care of comments, concerns, whatever you got. So we're here for you. So I say that to say this, we're here. So please take advantage of it, And it's not to get. We don't care about followers. We don't care how many people are in the space. We're not trying to pump the space. We're trying to pump your education. That's what it's about. I'm trying to pump your knowledge in this space. That way, when we're not here in space and we're not here around, and you don't have to tag nobody, you'll know the answer, And if we don't have it, we'll get you pointed in the right direction for sure. 100%. It was a great space. I know it's been busy with spaces this week, and trust me, I'm working on some more. We've got another great and maybe brighter week planned this week coming up. So definitely look for them. I'm in the works. I'm definitely talking. We're gonna make it do it again. Yeah, man, we're gonna do what we do and keep building. This is why this is why we're the team, and this is what we do. We build. I absolutely love doing this shit for y'all and representing the community, representing the when I'm in them spaces, man, and I hear that host give those compliments to the community, I feel like I just had a baby and I want to cry. I mean, it really does mean that much to me, dude. Like I stand up in my little office, do a salute and everything because it does mean that much to me. Like I love that shit, man. And I'm always telling Scotia and Sir about it that it just really means a lot for y'all to show up and rate it with posts and stuff like that because it makes us look solid, and that's the impression we want to give people because we're a family, we're solid, and we're PAWChain, and we're gonna keep building. So definitely sorry, pardon me, guys. So definitely keep your noties on. Stay tuned. There's going to be more stuff coming up. We're not done yet. It's not over with. We're just getting started. So definitely do what you do and do your own research and keep spreading the good word of Paul, man. Thanks again, everybody, for coming. We're going to go ahead and close the space now, and we'll see y'all next Saturday. Oh, and quickly, while I still got you on the line, there is a space shared up top for Annie tomorrow. Please stop by and show your support. We're going to be pumping that all day. It is up top in the jumbotron. You can find the tweet, the reminder. Set that reminder. That is the space to be at. That's going to kick off our good space week. So let's show up and show out for Miss Annie, man. That I do ask that of y'all tonight. Please, everybody, retweet that and show up for our girl. We got to be there. And that's it. We're just waiting on the host to close the space out. It might take a second. But thanks again for coming, everybody, and celebrating our 71st PAWChain community hangout. And we look forward to 72.